Hello, how are y'all doing today? I'm Dennis Bacon. I'm the Chief Investment Officer here at Beyond Wealth Advisors, and we're coming to you today to tell you about some really exciting news. Recently, we have hired a new employee and really a professional staff person that is going to help us grow the business and help service our clients a lot more, and that's Grant Goering. Grant's role is he is the Director of Product Research. He's also going to help in a lot of other aspects of the business with trading the portfolios and doing a lot of things that we need to do to help make sure that all of our clients are taken care of expeditiously and in a timely manner. So what we wanted to do today was introduce you to Grant, find out a little bit about Grant, and kind of what his background is and everything. So why don't we start off with that? Grant, kind of tell us a little bit your experience, background, and what brought you to where you are today.
Well, I've been in financial services for 17 years now. Over a decade of that time has been spent in investment research and portfolio management. Prior to joining Beyond Wealth, I was Assistant Vice President and Portfolio Manager of a community bank trust and investments department. And I also hold my accredited investment fiduciary designation. Graduated from Middle Tennessee State University with a Bachelor's of Science in Music Business and a minor in entrepreneurship. And economics is something that's been part of my life since I was young. My father was a social sciences teacher, so that was a conversation that was had around our house often.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't you tell me, we've kind of shared with our audience a little bit about what we perceive your role. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how your role really works at Beyond Wealth?
Well, my role here at Beyond Wealth is to assist our financial advisors by overseeing client strategies, portfolio trading, construction, building, investment research, those type of things. I also utilize my fiduciary background to help us develop policies and procedures to deal with these ever-changing current regulatory environment.
Yeah, that's a great help because I know that's a real challenge today because we're being held to higher and higher standards, and we want to make sure and be at the forefront of staying up with those standards. Well, why don't you tell a little bit, what's your day-to-day? What does your day-to-day look like?
Well, on a day-to-day basis, I'm assisting advisors with the clients, helping them to decide, what trades we need to place to accommodate our clients' needs. I'm looking at our portfolio strategies and our current recommended approved fund list and making sure that everything is staying in check. And then also, researching new opportunities, trying to stay on top of what's out there and what's available. We want to have the best products we can in our clients' portfolios.
Yeah. Why don't you tell me a little bit on the research side? I know that there's just a plethora of investments that we have out there.
That's a good word for it.
And when you're looking at stuff, what are some of the key things that you, research techniques, just 2 or 3 things that you think really allow you to find out really what is at the heart of each investment that we choose to look at?
Well, there's quantitative analysis, of course, and I know we all do that. Those are measures when you're looking at the mathematics or the performance and all the risk and reward measurements, and that's important. I think that's a really important part of it. But one thing that we do here is we can take that a little bit farther and get into more of the qualitative measurements, and part of that is having a relationship with our investment partners and learning more about what's underneath the hood, so to speak.
Okay.
And I think that's something that we can do that kind of sets us apart from some other people, but we just dig down deeper and try to keep those relationships going and understand, make sure our values as a company and as people and as our clients' values are matching up with the people that we partner with to manage the money.
Yeah, I think that probably also really helps a lot in understanding, when a fund is underperforming or outperforming, we can understand that a little bit better if you understand really the reasons why they're making the decisions they're making.
Right.
So that's great. How does that benefit our clients? What is your role? How does that benefit our clients?
Now more than ever, it is important for investment organizations to have people dedicated to staying on top of the current market situations, economic trends. The investment world is vast and fluid, and we have information overload, and it can be very difficult to understand, who can you trust? What information can you trust? And my objective is to sift through all of the noise, try to find the relative facts, and provide our clients with a honest perspective I think that's important.
Okay, well, let's kind of shift gears now. We interviewed you probably 6 or 7, 8 months ago, talked the interview process for a month or two, and you made the decision to join us at Beyond Wealth. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what were the reasons why you felt like this was the place for you and your family to reside for a while?
Yeah, Beyond Wealth, this company has a very unique vision and the values, and they're very much in line with my own personal and professional principles, particularly integrity. That is a big thing to me, and that is a big part of this company, and it's not something you see every day in the business. I saw this as an enriching opportunity to become part of something that's greater than myself, to help people realize their financial goals, but maybe find a little deeper purpose along the way.
Okay. Well, that kind of leads me to one of my last things I'd like to talk to you about. We want to make sure our employees as well as our clients understand what living beyond is, and part of that is understanding kind of who you are. So why don't you share with us a little bit about your family, what outside interests you have, and some of those things that really make Grant who Grant is.
Well, I'm married to my best friend, Amber, and we have been blessed with 2 wonderful children, a daughter and a son. Our family is extremely artistic. We all love to create. I'm a songwriter. I enjoy music and reading. My family and I, we really find our peace in nature, and we're particularly fond of the autumn and winter seasons.
Okay, very good. Well, Grant, I tell you what, we're excited about you being on the team. We have been experienced with you for the last 4 or 5 months, and just done a great job on working through the portfolios, talking with all the companies, and sifting through those areas that we really had some need to fill within our portfolios. And I'm looking forward to a long and hopefully prosperous for all of our client relationships.
Absolutely.
But certainly one that is honest and has integrity, and we're try to be clear in the communication we have with everybody. So, Grant, welcome aboard. Thank you very much.
Thank you.